Warframe has a lot of syndicates, and over time maxing them out or even just farming the rewards that you want can start to feel like a grind. So in this video I'm gonna walk you through the fastest and most practical ways to cap your standing every single day for every single syndicate in the game. Your daily standing cap starts at 16,000 and increases by 500 for every mastery rank. With legendary rank 6 currently available, that puts the maximum daily cap at 34,000 standing. There are several main syndicate groups, visible from the syndicate console in your orbiter, and 18 syndicates in total that you can rank up. While technically not all of them can be progressed at the same time, we'll cover the most efficient way to handle each one. I won't be covering Conclave in this video, because after more than 1,000 hours, I've still never touched it, and most players won't need it anyway. If you're looking for a specific syndicate, feel free to use the chapter timestamps to jump ahead. Alright, let's start with the primary syndicates. Arbiters of Hexes, Cephalon Suda, Steel Meridian, New Loca, Red Veil, and the Pairing Sequence. These unlock at Mastery Rank 3. Depending on who you pledge to, you will gain, lose a standing for the other syndicates. Anywhere from full gains to full penalties. Because of this, it's not possible to max all 6 at the same time. The most efficient setup is to use 3 syndicates, 2 that are allied and 1 that's neutral. Once that's done, there's nothing special that you need to farm, just play the game. Any mission that you complete will generate standing passively. With that covered, let's move on. The Ostron is unlocked the first time that you visit Cetus. By far the fastest way to gain standing here is conservation hunting. You will need a trank rifle, which you can buy from Sun in Deimos or from the business in Fortuna. Equip it in your gear wheel and then head over to the plains of Eidolon. Animals will be highlighted either by the rifle itself or going through the ally highlighting setting. Just trank them, capture them, and turn them for standing. To make this even faster, frames like Equinox and Ivara work extremely well. Equinox Rest and Ivara Sleep Arrow can instantly put animals to sleep, sometimes in an AoE, which speeds a lot of things up. Flying around in an Arcwing makes this even smoother. The second option is bounties. If you prefer this route, run the highest tier that you can clear quickly. It is slower than conservation, but it's still a solid option if you need resources or want to farm Aya at the same time. You can sell fish and gems for standing, but it's much slower, so I don't particularly recommend it. For the Quills. The Quills unlock after completing the War Within quest. They are mainly focused in Operator Arcanes and parts. Standing with the Quills comes only from selling sentient cores. The best way to get those is through Eidolon hunts. In most cases, a single Tridolon hunt is enough to cap the daily standing. With current operator power and newer amps, Eidolon hunting is far easier than it used to be. If you plan on doing this regularly, I recommend doing longer Eidolon sessions and stockpiling cores so you can cap standing for multiple days without repeating the hunt every time. If you want me to create an up-to-date guide on Eidolon hunting, let me know. In Fortuna we encountered 3 syndicates, Solaris United, Vox Solaris, and the Ventkids. Solaris United is unlocked by completing Vox Solaris quest. Once again, the fastest way to gain standing is conservation hunting. Fly around the Orbalas in the Arcwing, trank animals, and turn them in. I usually hunt in the northern part of the map near the Temple of Prophet, where animals are easier to spot. Mining and bounties are alternative, but bounties in Fortuna tend to be slow, so conservation is usually the better choice. To unlock Vox Solaris, you will need access to the Quills. And reaching rank 5 with Solaris United is highly recommended, because you can unlock heists. Standing here comes from selling toroids. The 2 you will mainly care about are Charisma Toroids and the Lagerlight Toroids from Exploder Orb. While Exploder Orb works, it is really slow. Profit Taker is the better option, since it gives you both a ton of credits and Toroids at the same time. Same as Eidolons, the best to do Profit Taker is in sessions. Stockpile Toroids and then turn them in over multiple days. I suggest doing this in a public encounter, so people can help you if you are lower level. Once again, if you want a Profit Taker guide, let me know and I will do my best. For the Ventkids unlock after completing Vox Solaris quest. The fastest way to earn standing is through Cave Drive combo tricks. You can earn up to 3,000 points per combo, or 6,000 if you're using Primo Flare, which translate to 750 and 1,500 standing per combo chain. The best spot to do this is right behind the gate in Fortuna. You will find some long pipes. Clear the enemies and go back and forth to keep your combo going. If you don't enjoy combo tricks, you can also run K-Drive races, marked by purple icons on the map. Both methods are perfectly viable. For the Necralisk, there is 3 syndicates in here. The Cavia. The Cavia syndicates unlock after completing Whispers in the Wall quest. The fastest way to earn standing here is by running bounties for Fibonacci. Higher tier bounties give more standing, and Steel Path provides additional bonus. Try to focus on quicker mission types like Alchemy, Exterminate, or Disruption. While you are in this mission, keep an eye out for Boca. Picking them up over time gives you extra standing later through Lloyd. For the Entrati. The Entrati family unlocks after completing the Heart of Deimos quest. The most efficient way to farm their standing is by running mother bounties, preferably on Steel Path. Stockpile mother tokens, then trade them to grandmother. In most cases, just 2 Steel Path bounties per day are enough to hit the standing cap, so a longer farming session can last you several days. Necraloid. The Necraloid Syndicate becomes available after completing both the Heart of Deimos and the War Within quest. Standing comes from Isolation Balls, specifically Aura King matrices dropped by enemy Necromechs. Using Necros and Resource Booster can speed this up significantly, since the matrices are actual drops instead of a mission reward. For Zariman. For the Holdfasts, standing is done through bounty on the Zariman. Look for fast objectives like Exterminate and tier 5 or 6. If you defeat the angel quickly, it's usually worth doing. Pick up Void Plumes as you see them, but don't go too far out of your way. Stockpile them and sell them daily to Archimedes Yonta. The Hex. To access the Hex, you will need to complete the quest of the same name. Standing is earned through bounties. Focus on faster missions like Exterminate or Legacy Hunts. When you're running missions, grab Hex treasures when you see them. They glow green and emit a sound. They're easy to collect and can be stockpiled later on for daily turn-ins with Trinity. For the miscellaneous syndicates, Cephalon Simaris doesn't have ranks, but it does have a 25,000 standing cap right from the start. Standing is earned by scanning enemies, and higher level enemies give more standing, so whenever it's possible, do Simaris task on Steel Path. There are 2 types of tasks: personal targets, which are a one-time scan per enemy and great early on, and daily tasks, which involve scanning specific enemies randomly assigned per day. Daily tasks share standing with nearby squad members, so completing them in a group is much faster. While scanning extremely high level enemies technically gives you more standing, it usually isn't recommended because of the time investment and difficulty. But if you're already doing a level cap run, it is worth it, so you can just scam some things and max out standing quickly. And that covers every syndicate and the fastest way to cap their standing. If you have questions or there is a method I didn't mention, feel free to leave a comment. And if you found this guide helpful, consider liking the video and subscribing for more content like this. Thank you for watching and good luck out there, Tenno.